Hello and welcome to another Swiss Draft. I'm Randy from SteamsGoodMagic.com. Unfortunately, the winning streak has come to an end. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to post my last poor performance or not. So, this pack, Mind Shrieker, which I've never played with. And we have two rares here, so. Two of which I haven't played with. Seems alright. Very aggro. And a spider spawning, Chapel Geist, Silent Departure, Lesser Extent Orchard Spirit. Pretty deep pack. I'm more inclined to play blue. I don't know. I think, Instigator Gang's probably a more powerful card. But this seems like it's more fun. So I think I'm going to go with the Mind Shrieker. Doubtful we'll see that, ooh, Divine Reckoning. I actually don't think this is that strong of a card in Limited. After, seeing it in play and playing with it once. So I'm looking at the Battleground Geist and the Stitch Drake here. To a lesser extent. Geist Flame, which I don't want to branch out in red yet. And from my experience, I don't really like blue-white. So I think I'm just going to take a blue card here. And maybe just try and get a flying theme going for now. And so ends my efforts. I might take a Dissipate. Dark Thicket Wolf is a strong card. Blue-green's a solid strat. And doubtful that we'll see that spider spawning table, but it's something to consider. And I think I can live without a Dissipate. But I might want to take it just cut blue. But I'm really happy with Dark Thicket Wolf, and I think they're pretty comparable power levels. So I'll take him, and at the very least, I don't know. Citrus Apprentice, Into the Maw, pretty late. Blue-red's another archetype I do like. And I don't think taking Citrus Apprentice is something I'd care to do. Or we could, you know, take the spider and try to push. This is. Do I want to commit to green? Seems like there's a bit of it. Into the Maw is a more powerful card. I think I'll take in the Maw. Although the spider. Yeah, we'll take the spider here. I like blue-green when it comes down to it. Forbidden Alchemy is what I'm looking at here. I want to dig through, and Boar is a good card, and so is Blazing Torch. But I want to cut blue. I really want to push our blue. Ooh, and a late Silent Departure. That's a good sign. I'm going to snatch that up without thinking twice about it. Couldn't help myself. But, yeah. Looking like a Think Twice. I don't want to commit to Delver yet, and I like Think Twice a lot more. We got a pair of Memories Journeys here. Which I'll take a foil Memories Journey. Sensory Deprivation isn't that bad. I haven't played with it, but it seems like it's useful in certain decks. Maybe we'll just take an Ancient Grudge on an off chance we side it. I don't think the Halbruck is something we want to be doing with this deck as of yet. I'll take the Grudge. And I'll take a late Harvest Pyre as well. It's nice with a self-milling strategy. This is looking like a lot like the last draft I played. More 3-color jank. but I doubt this will be making anything. We're going to take a Tranviller's Amulet. Help with any potential splashes we do. And probably not play this Memories Journey. I feel that's more of a sideboard card unless you're heavy mill with like a mill strategy. Might employ that card. But so far, our blue is pretty solid. Our creature count is low. We're going to have to really stress that in the following packs. Yeah, I'm fine with a Make-A-Wish. People... Curse, I always see it. In fact, I'm tempted to take it, just because that will hose us. But, I think Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish is pretty good. Not a fan of Wooden Stake. We'll take a Hysterical Blindness. And Curiosity. I might even be tempted to play that. We're going to hide the Hysterical Blindness for now. I just don't see that being a main deck card in a lot of decks. And we get some land. Nothing too exciting going on here. Nothing real strong in blue or green. The fixing would be nice for the Forbidden Alchemy flashback. I don't really want to branch out into white. Maybe I'd just take the travel prep here. And potentially splash white just for the flashback. And I don't want my opponents to have it. Hopefully we table this. However unlikely. The pack's not very deep, so I can see someone else taking it. But I'm going to take a travel prep. It's a nice trick, even without the flashback. Not so much of a trick, but there's some good power to be had out of it. Nice value. Not the ideal first pick by any means. And a Brimstone Volley. Real hard to pass that up. It's making that red splash a lot more likely. Mystics would be very nice. Gnaw the Bone might table. This will not. And we are going to need creatures, but Volley's the best, if not, at least top 3 commons you can find, even for splashing. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. We got a Hamlet Captain, another Dark Thicket Wolf. This card just doesn't thrill me most of the time. We're not really looking to do any of this nonsense in this deck. I think just taking another wolf is fine here. I'm a big fan of this card. Although Boar is we have a wolf already, and I would like perhaps to fill out our higher end curve. Wolf is just so strong. I do rank it above Festrad Boar because Morbid is somewhat difficult to get in our colors. It really depends a lot on your opponent. So I think I'm gonna take a Dark Thicket Wolf over it. Back to the Brink. That is worth considering, especially with all the mill we have. Occultist would be very nice. However unlikely it is to table. But I think this deck could see late game. And I have not played Back to the Brink. It could be completely terrible. But we're not going to be having any spider spawnings by the look of it. And there's tremendous late game value in this card. Is that better than Occultist? Probably. We can get another Occultist. Most likely. Another Alchemy is nice, but I think we take the Scab here. We're short on creatures, and he does practically the same thing. A late Deadweight. A late Blazing Torch. This pack is really good for us. I imagine it's been great for other people as well, with these cards still in it. Hey, we got a Mystic. I don't think this was our opening pack, was it? I never do count the numbers. But Mystic is a great pickup. Very nice. We don't want a Hamlet Captain, or do we? I can do without a Rage Thrower. Scissors Apprentice is nice to have around. We have practically no human, so yeah, I'm happy taking a Scissors Apprentice here. Battleground Geist. I see no reason not to. We're not really missing out on much else. Yeah, that's pretty nice for us. Probably take the Ridge Wolf, I guess. Although, most likely not making our deck. Red is looking a lot more of a splash color. So, maybe we take an Altus Reap? Or a Fen Snake? Yeah, I think I'll take Fen Snake. And a nice, ooh. I think we take Boar here. I'm a huge fan of Out of the Bone, but these tend to go around late, and Fesserad Boar, I rank this card a lot higher than, you know, last 6 cards in a pack. I've been hosed by this card. It might be a good sideboard option against another control-y deck. Curse of the Bloody Tomb? Sure, why not? Another Spider. Some decent late pickups there. Nothing too thrilling so far going on here. I'm gonna hide some Fen Snake there. Yeah, I mean, pretty nice creatures. No real bombs. Might be interested in. Oh, just when I say no bombs, Charmbreaker Devils is a hell of a pickup, especially with our low instant and sorcery count. I mean, I would love to get a Brimstone Volley every turn. But he's great. He's making the deck. And at 1 red, easy splash. A Maul should be great here. And even with Back to the Brink, very nice. There's a Spider spawning. As much as I do want a Claustrophobia, this card is just so incredibly powerful. Range resistant. Ooh, Splinter Fright. Holy lord. Yeah, I can't pass up 3rd pick rares. Pilgrim's very nice here, and I think we need that over a Mauler. I think our early game ramping into I suppose not a Stitch Drake, but a 2nd turn Splinter Fright is a hell of a backbreaking maneuver. Geist Flame would be nice too, but I think I take Pilgrim here. Don't really need white. It'd be strictly for ramp purposes. And in that regard, maybe Mauler's just a more so. I'm not sure where I want to go. Probably Pilgrim. I do like Mauler quite a bit, but Pilgrim's good here. Another Silent Departure. Definitely take this over the Geist Flame. Scarecrow might even be main deckable. Or we could take a Crab. Could Dream Twist. I don't think the mill them strategy is going to be too prevalent in this deck. I'm happy with a Scarecrow. Not so much. All these Into the Malls have been tabling. People are sick of them. I, however, am not. I think I go ahead and take a Into the Mall here. Scab Goliath might be a bit. Our curve is looking very high. but I've had good experiences with him, and much more likely to play that than a Frightful Delusion. Although this might be... Nah, I just can't see this card being played well. Wow, that is spectacular. That's a very nice Rolling Tumbler. I'd also like the Lost in the Mist. Huge fan of the card, but I think Tumbler's better here. And we do have some decent protection against flyers and our own flyers. We're looking pretty stacked here. Maybe take another Amulet, or probably not play this Make-A-Wish. Maybe I just take another Crab. I think one Amulet is fine. I probably won't even play this Into the Maw, being the double red. And a very late Gnaw the Bone is just perfect. That makes this deck. Moon Mist is actually pretty good just as a fog. Do I value that more than a Sharpened Pitchfork? Yeah, I mean, just first strike, isn't that... I think I'll take a Moon Mist. I don't mind a fog in the side. Take another Ancient Grudge. I believe we have one already. Nice Iron Smith late. Decent deck. I think I can make something playable out of all these. We have 35 cards. But I'll wait for deck building and I'll show you what I did. Alright, into deck building here. Cards that didn't make it were the Goliath and the Sommerwald Spider. I decided to cut those just to keep the curve a little, not so much so high. And also did not play the Geist. I think the Spider and the Spider Spawn is probably better. So a lot of high end didn't make the deck. And land rundown is 7-6-3-1 with the Traveler's Amulet. Gonna be pretty crucial here. Not a lot of mountains, so that could be an issue. But I think we should be fine. Pretty low creature count, which might run us into some trouble. I'm keeping the Apprentice in just for that, you know, potential morbid trigger for the Boar and the Spider. But overall, it's looking pretty good. Lots of bomby cards, they all work well together. And I think I am going to try out Back to the Brink just from all the mill we have. I mean, these kind of go against each other, the Spawning and the Brink, but I think, you know, if we just mistakenly mill away a Charmbreaker Devils, it'd be nice to get a token of it. Or even a Splinter Fright. And Memory's Journey might be in our interest in case, you know, we end up milling too much. But this is a very heavy self-mill deck, which I haven't played much of, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And I'll see you for round one.